Hello guys, I hope you're well. Recently I made a video about three businesses that you can start in Mauritius, whether you're a student or you have enough financial resources. And I talked about one business which is fast food business, which is really, really profitable here in Mauritius. And I decided to invite Isabel with a lot of hurdles because I've been following her for a lot of weeks. So I finally got her and we're going to hear more about that, especially from her. So Isabel, can you present yourself first of all? And I thank you for being here. So that I guess the audience wants to know more about you.
Thank you for having me here. Well, my name is Isabel Khira. I am a second year student from ALC stroke GCU. Bit complicated, I won't get into that. Also, I'm studying business management and I am a very, very passionate chef. I call myself God's favorite chef. We'll get onto it, don't worry.
And she does really good as a chef. And because I've tasted the food and it's excellent. So Isabel, there's this venture, this is business that you started here on campus, and it has been very, very successful. And I feel like it would be really valuable to share this experience with many other people. So I want you to tell us a little bit more about your business, or what is it all about and why did you decide to start it?
Okay, like I said, I am a very passionate chef and I wanted to give people an experience. So I identified a niche in the community, and that's that most students on campus get hungry around midnight. And I'm usually in the kitchen. So I was like, how about I give them a taste of the East African meal? And that's when I decided to venture into Bella Foods, and I started cooking and it was great. Really great. Like,
Yeah.
it was good. Because every time I was cooking, I got feedback, and the feedback motivated me to like give people my best. Feedback is really important.
Well, that definitely we're doing really, really great. And the feedbacks, firsthand, guys, is extremely good. And like this brings me to ask a little bit about the questions because I feel like it's something that's really profitable that you were making a lot of money, like a lot of money from it. So can you tell us a little bit more about the numbers? If no, of course we might not go deeper into all the expenses and all the stuff, but can you tell us a little bit more in terms of the profitability?
Okay. When I started off small. I invested just a little into the business and I started off with like 5 customers because I wasn't like looking forward to expanding. It was just to give people that whole vibe, the whole East African vibe. So when I started with 5 customers, I think that's when word started spreading around like, guys, you need to try Bella Foods, and eventually from the capital, of course it grew and I reinvested it back into the business and expanded, and now I cater for at least 20 students. The reason why I can't cater for a big capacity is because of the equipment issue and stuff.
Definitely.
Yeah, so because I'm cooking and I have to like also do delivery, I try and limit the number of students I supply the snacks or the meals to. So that's been basically it, but the numbers have been growing, and with that little, students are supporting my business and helping it grow by constantly buying. And I just want to say thank you, by the way. And the profit has been really good. Like, it's something I'm looking forward to doing and growing with time.
No, okay. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. And something intrigues me because why I was around, because I've been around, what you were doing, the cooking and doing all the business stuff. Like you had a whole team with you. And if there's something that I've noticed is that a lot of people have a lot of problem with delegating, you think. And how was that for you? I mean, delegating something to people that it could go wrong at a certain point in time and and spoil the whole stuff. But like, how comfortable were you with delegating or work?
The first thing you need to know is you should trust your teammates. Trust that they, as much as you, want to produce the best product. So the thing is, there's the delegation of tasks.
Mm.
So it all comes down to planning.
Yeah.
Like before getting into the kitchen, like I have people who are going to help me in meal prepping, people who are going to help me in the actual cooking,
Yes.
and people who are going to help me when it comes to packaging. So the thing is planning, like you need to plan. When you have a plan, everything is more organized and well coordinated. So it's just planning and trusting that your teammates will give the best they can.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
And there are few people who can do that. I tell you, there are few people who are comfortable with letting tasks to other people,
Yeah.
and it's extremely important if you want to grow a business.
Yeah.
And now, we are here in Mauritius, and we can notice that there's a lot of fast foods business all around the island, and
Mhm.
people consume a lot of that. So what's your idea? What is your, maybe your idea about that? Because a lot of Mauritians have faced with obesity and all the stuff. Don't you think like you're killing people while you're selling that food, that fast food?
My take on this is, well, the food is great. If you're looking for food that's rich in spices, like Mauritius is the best place to be because these people really love spicy food and I love spicy food. However, I'm looking towards the health aspect, and I feel like you can bring out quality food, authentic food, by using um how do I call them, natural ingredients like lemon, um rosemary leaves fresh from the garden, coriander, salt. Like salt is usually the key ingredient.
Yeah.
So like I feel like we can always choose to look at healthier options, healthier alternatives, because people suffer from ulcers, others suffer from health related diseases. And if you're able to like balance it out also with like the vitamins, also what else am I thinking of? Herbs, I call them herbs, but let's just say vegetables.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like you're able to maintain a healthy, balanced diet. But it all depends with how you mix your ingredients and how you execute the whole cooking process.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
definitely an interesting perspective. And you said something that you were looking forward, to grow in such a business. So I'm asking myself, are you planning to become like a major competitor of maybe McDonald's or KFC? Are you looking in that? I mean, in that way, is it something that you're looking forward to grow in terms of like that industry?
Well, at first I thought I wanted to like have a franchise such that there's the chicken franchise, there's the pizza franchise, and I
Mhm.
wanted to deal with fish. But then that's just it. Like there's no backstory, no background to it.
Mm.
But later I realized that I, as a young entrepreneur, I, as a chef, I have experienced certain challenges, like having a very small kitchen space, lacking equipment, and I want to have my business explore around that particular area. I want to lend out spaces, cooking spaces, dining spaces to entrepreneurs who cannot afford to like offer such to their customers. So that's where I'm heading to
Yes.
at the moment. Yeah.
Okay.
So more like realtor than the restaurant
No, the
aspect.
restaurants as to it.
Yeah.
Okay, that's interesting too. I mean, if right strategies are used to grow that up, it should be something that is really really huge. I really look forward to that.
Thank you.
And you said you're an entrepreneur. So what are your thoughts about entrepreneurship right now in Africa? How relevant do you think it is?
I feel like it is very, very relevant because entrepreneurship is not just about you coming up with an idea and starting your own venture. It's also about leveraging job opportunities to the youth.
Mhm.
And it's something that's really progressing in Africa. And I love seeing my fellow youths taking part in innovative ventures and bringing it out to the world. So it's It's just something that I really support. Like I'm for it, entrepreneurship all the way.
Okay, that's great. That's great. And guys, if it's the first time as you're watching this video, as you're watching this interview with Isabel, and you're the first time on this channel, here we discuss about business, we discuss about entrepreneurship and mindset, because I believe those are essential elements to help our continent grow, and our community to get to the place where we're supposed to be. So I really invite you to like this video, subscribe, and share it. And we're reaching the end of this interview, but I would like us to maybe, I would like you to maybe give us a little tip, for anybody who likes to get into entrepreneurship, to venture into that.
Um, for me, I'd just say do not be afraid. Being afraid gets you nowhere. Anytime you want to do something, just remember that you just need to take that leap of faith, take that first step because it matters other than holding back and letting fear overwhelm you or people hold you back. Just take that first step and the rest will follow. And if you fail, of course, there's opportunity to learn and grow. So you can always get back on your feet and continue doing it. Never give up.
Oh, that's great. That's great. I like it. Never give up, guys. Don't be afraid of taking the steps, because I know our, like, the communities in which we live, and the educational system, the way we've been brought up, and everything has been in such a way that if you fail, it's like the whole world comes to an end.
Yeah.
And people are so afraid to fail. But failing, it happens, and at times it's actually necessary if you decide to venture into entrepreneurship. And I believe that it has the impact, because there's a lot of several entrepreneurs say that they usually say that you can fail a lot of times, but the one time that you succeed is enough for you. It's enough to account for all the failures before. So I really invite you guys to take the first step. But no matter the idea that you have, it's not a stupid idea. It's not a stupid idea. As far as you start it and implement it, you'll find something that is really, really valuable in it. So thank you, Isabel, for being here. Thank you for giving us such insight in your journey, to introduce a little bit in your role. So guys, subscribe, keep yourself updated with the content we publish every single week, and I'll see you on the next video. Ciao.
Bye.